Alright, we're out here with the TRX4 Sport again. You guys are probably going to be seeing a lot more of this thing just because the weather's nice and I want to get outside more. And this thing is really just made for the outside, but also because I had some mishaps with some batteries and I'm basically down 2 vehicles because I don't really have many spare batteries. But I'll probably make a video about that later, why you shouldn't have used your LiPos. I learned it the hard way, so now I can show you guys why not to, and hopefully I'll get some new ones soon enough. One of them was just my basher battery, so it's not too big of a deal because I don't really make any videos on that anyway. But one was the SCX24 battery, and they're relatively cheap, so it shouldn't be long before I can get another one. But it does kind of suck, just a bit inconvenient. But I've been having fun with this thing lately, just doing stuff like this, making my own little random courses and trails. Just doing stuff like this, like the little creek, and I've been getting a bit of enjoyment out of it, and it's nice weather, so it's a good excuse to get outside. Oh, that's not where I hit this line right before I started recording just to make sure I can make it. That's not where I went up before. Need to get a little bit of brass on this thing to get the weight down a little lower. Maybe some portal covers or something, because its side hilling ability is not the best. Like I said before, I do want to turn this thing into like a comp crawler, because I think it'd be cool. But I might just leave it as a trail rig, because honestly I'm just kind of enjoying trailing with it. And I like the realistic aspect of it, because does make a lot of obstacles hard, but at the same time, the realisticness adds a bit of fun. I feel like a lot of the obstacles in my yard just wouldn't be any fun anymore with the comp rig. They'd just be a little too easy. Alright, let me get down here so I can show you guys this hill. This is what we're working with here. Let's see if we can get it up here. Right here where the truck is right now, it's got the front tires up on a little lip. There's like a big rock right there under the leaves or something. We're gonna need a bit of a bump to get up to that. There we go. Yeah, see, this is the kind of obstacles I've been enjoying. It's tough, but doable, and I like that. It's getting all tangled up in the vines there, but it looks like we're going to make it just fine. Here we are again, back on this little makeshift course. Featured this in the last running video, but I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. And it took me a while to make, so I might as well get some use out of it. Well, not a while. As you guys can see, it's not that much yet, but like I said in the last one, I do plan on adding on to it, especially now that the weather's nicer. Here we are back to the creek again. Might have a little water up here to go through for you guys. This isn't really the creek part, it's just kind of washed out. Looks like it kind of was part of the creek at one point, but as long as we've been living here, this part's always been kind of dry. Unless the rains were heavy. And I don't know if you guys can see give a little kick there. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is a little bit muddy out here, so it has been raining. I think it even rained today a little bit, but like I said, it's getting warmer outside now, so it's kind of drying up faster. Like, it's almost dry outside already, except for the ground's pretty saturated, but like the leaves and everything are fine. No, it's a bit muddy up here, but not wet. Really liking this rig. I think the choices I made were pretty good. So electronics wise, I do want to get a new servo, but this Hobbywing, what is it, the Trailmaster 27, or not Hobbywing, my bad, Holmes Hobbies, the 27 turn Trailmaster, great little motor, and the Hobbywing 1080 ESC, they're a great combo, good price, like $60 for both of them, and they do pretty well. Alright, now I got a bit of water for you guys. This is deep, so we're going to go slow to make sure we don't get ourselves in any trouble here. I'm not sure on how waterproof these electronics are. It is a open can brushed motor, so the water can't get inside of it. So I don't want to go too crazy. Brush motors are usually pretty resilient. A little dirt getting in there ain't gonna hurt nothing. Of course, these things don't last super long anyway, and they're super cheap, so I wouldn't mind having to buy another one. But I do want to put brushless electronics in this thing, just to get a sealed can and a little bit more power and some more waterproof inside of it, so I could do more trailing. But as far as starting electronics go, I really like these. I do want to change out that servo. It's just one of those cheap Amazon servos. Sometimes it just doesn't quite have the balls that I need to turn, I get stuck up on a few rocks and the tire will get pinched and it won't want to turn. But other than that, I'd say it's pretty good choices. If you want a little more in-depth look, even though I pretty much just told you everything, there's a video on my channel, a little rundown of this thing. I don't think it's very long, like 5 minutes or so. But super sweet rig so far. So if you want to follow that video to choose your electronics, I highly recommend it. A little tuning on that 1080 ESC, and this Fly Sky remote will help you too. You may see there the exponential. That'll help with your throttle so that you can get a nice throttle curve, because the 1080 does not have throttle curve settings. I know, I can't remember what the company's called. I think it's the company that makes chargers, like ISDT something. They made like their ESC70 or something. It's similar to the 1080, but it's 70 amps instead of 80. But as far as I've seen, it has more tunability and it looks a bit sleeker. So if you want to go with that, that could also be a good option. But I would look into it first because I don't know much about them. I'm just a guy blabbering, you know. Alright, we're going to be wrapping this video up here with a few closing thoughts. Just wanted to give you guys the future rundown on this channel. Obviously, it's not super high production right now. I'm shooting all this on my phone right now, and I'm going to edit it on my phone and post it from my phone. So, the videos aren't great right now. Oh, flipped it. Oh, saved it. But, I am going to be getting a job soon, getting a little bit of my own money. And, of course, while I can't invest everything into this channel, because I do have to be responsible, I would like to invest a little bit into this channel, you know. One, because it gives me an excuse to buy RC parts and not feel bad about it. But two, I just feel there's a lot of misinformation out there in the community and a lot of information that just isn't out there at all. And that's why I started this channel. And of course, my videos aren't the best right now either because I'm still learning. But videos like my 4-link video, I made that video specifically because I felt like there just wasn't enough information out there and I really struggled figuring out how to do it. So I took everything I learned and figured out how to do, and I made a video all about it. And of course, you know, that video has like 300 views compared to my second highest viewed video, which has like 50. So I'd say I did a pretty good job. But you know, things like the battery to the little truck, like even though it's so cheap, like I just don't have any money to buy one. But all those problems will be solved once I get a job, make a little money on my own. I can you know, overcome stuff like that, be able to pump out more videos in higher quality. I do plan on getting a computer, but if anybody knows anything about the computer market right now, you know it's terrible. So we'll see how that turns out. Of course, that'll mean higher quality videos, just stuff like that. But that'll wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.